Hey guys, welcome to Dollar Workout Club. My name's Natalie. I'm going to be leading the workout today. As you can tell, I'm in green. We have yellow and red. If you've seen our workouts before, we have a color-coordinated system so anybody at any fitness level can do our workouts. If you're a beginner or doing a modified version, you're going to want to follow me in the green. If you are intermediate, then you're going to want to follow Drew here. And if you are a tough person like Lynn, then you're going to be following the red.
Boom.
So we're each going to do different versions of each of the exercises, which I'm going to explain in just a minute. Today we're doing an arm and shoulders workout. We're going to go through the different modifications for the exercises. Then we're going to do a warm-up. Lynn's going to explain the structure of the workout, and we're going to get right into it. So we're doing 6 different exercises today. The first one we're doing are dips. So Drew here is going to show you the green version of that movement. He's going to sit on his butt, bend his knees, put his hands about a foot behind his hips, and he's just going to bend at the elbows slightly and then push back up. Now when he pushes back up, he's really going to focus on, are you trying to show off there, Drew?
What?
He's really going to
He's like, what, this little tricep?
He's really going to focus on flexing that tricep muscle when he comes back up, all right? So just a little movement, and you're really going to feel the burn in that tricep movement. Now, he's going to show us the yellow version of this exercise. What you're going to want to do is get a chair or go to a stair in your stairwell or even a porch outside, and then he's just going to put his feet about 2 or 3 feet away from the chair or the ledge, and then he's just going to bend his elbows, dip down until his arm is almost parallel with the floor, and then push right back up, again flexing that tricep muscle when he comes up. So go down, come back up. Perfect. Now Lynn here is going to do a similar movement, except she's going to put a weight on her hips. So just really careful, use your hand if you need to make sure that weight doesn't roll off, and then she's going to dip down, come right back up. Now if you don't have free weights, no problem. You can just use anything at home that's weighted. You can use a watermelon. That'd be funny if it fell and broke. No, it wouldn't be. Anything you have at home, all right? The next 5 exercises, we're all going to be doing the same movement. The only difference is the amount of weight that you're going to be holding in your hands. So if you're a beginner, if you're green, then just find a light soup can. If you're intermediate, you can use some heavier soup cans. And if you're advanced, you can get a set of free weights or anything that's a little bit heavier. So the first exercise we're going to do are bicep curls. What you're going to do is stand with your hands straight down, all the way down. You're going to keep your elbows stationary, and then you're going to pull that weight up to your chest, up to your shoulders. Bring them all the way up, and then go all the way back down. All right, perfect, just like these guys are showing you. Now the key is you want to keep your elbow stationary. You don't want your elbow flying everywhere like this. You want to keep that elbow nice and controlled, okay? The next exercise we're going to do are called YTA. So keep those weights in your hand, and just like it sounds, you're going to make the letters YTA with your hands. So start with your hands in a Y position, and then you're going to come down to a T, and then you're going to come down to an A, and then reset. And then go back up to Y, T, A. All right? The fourth
like
exercise, kind of like YMCA, but much cooler.
No dancing.
Much better.
You could dress up like Drew. No, just we're going to do tricep kickbacks for the 4th exercise. So what you're going to do is stand just like these guys are doing, feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, butt sticking out just a little bit, not a lot like Drew likes to do. Just joking. Sorry, we're picking on you, Drew.
Because he's the only guy here.
She'll be here all week, folks.
All right, stick your butt out, and then what you're going to do is push that weight straight back, really focusing on using your tricep muscle as you push it back, and then you bring the weights back in. All right, so push out, come back in. Now again, the main thing you want to focus on here is keeping your elbow nice and stationary. You don't want your elbows way out here. You don't want your elbows to be moving a whole lot. You want to keep your elbow stationary, and the only movement is going to be your forearm from your hand to your elbow. All right? The 5th exercise we're going to do are hammer curls. So these are very similar to the bicep curls we did earlier, except instead of your palms facing out, your palms are going to face each other. All right? So take those cans of soup or weights, and then you're just going to bring them right up. Now notice, again, the only part of your arm that's moving is from your hand to your elbow right here. You're not really moving the upper part of your arm, like Drew over here. No,
don't do that.
That doesn't work, all right? So you just really want to focus on really using your bicep muscle, which is this muscle right here, to lift that weight up, okay? Then the last exercise we're going to do are called dumbbell side raises. So you want to stand with your knees shoulder width, maybe slightly, a little bit more than shoulder width apart, knees just barely bent. You don't want to lock your knees up, just barely bent. And then you're going to take those weights and lift them until your arms make a T, bring them right back down, all right? Now what you don't want to do in this movement is you don't want to lift your arms all the way up. You just want to bring it to a T motion and then come right back down, nice and controlled, and focus on keeping your core really strong when you're doing that movement. Okay, so those are the 6 exercises that we're going to be doing. We're going to have them listed on the side of the screen, so if you lose track, you can follow along. Drew and I here are going to start the warm-up while Lynn is going to explain the structure of the workout. So go ahead and follow along with Drew and I. We're going to start with jogging in place.
All right, you guys, this is a very intense arm and shoulder workout, okay? So if you want, maybe have a couple variation of weights or something around the house that you can use. Just in case it gets a little too intense, you can keep the intensity up and go right into the next move, but go down and wait a little bit if needed. This is gonna be a 15-minute workout, which doesn't sound too bad, right? But we're doing those 6 motions and we're doing an ascending step ladder. You guys, these are brutal, okay? But you're gonna rock it. Your arms are gonna look sexy. Okay, so this is how it goes. Basically, you start by doing each of the movements that we just went through, and they're on your screen, doing 2 reps of each. So you're gonna do 2 dips, 2 bicep curls, 2 YTAs, 2 tricep kickbacks, 2 hammer curls, and 2 dumbbell side raises. So you're doing each of those 6 moves, you're doing them back to back, 2 reps, and then you immediately go right back into the mix of it, so going right back to dips, but now you do 4. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Then you go, and when you finish doing 4 of the dumbbell side raises, then you go up to 6. So you're basically ascending in increments of 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, doing each of those motions back to back to back, seeing how high you can basically get to in that 15 minutes.
Yep.
So you're pushing yourself. If this is a great one to keep track, and then maybe if you do it another time, maybe you're traveling or you do it a couple months from now, you could see if you got a little bit higher in that 15 minutes, okay? So you can follow us a little bit if you're at our pace, but if not, go as fast as you can, keeping good form, seeing how high you can get. And remember, just increase your increments of the reps by 2 every round. 2 of each, 4 of each, 6 of each, and so on.
Exactly.
All right, this is gonna be brutal, you
Do
guys.
some push-ups just to get warmed up, okay? So I'm gonna do them on my knees. Green's gonna do them against the wall. Red's gonna do some real ones. Just nice and slow. You don't even need to do full range of motion if you don't want to. Just loosen up those shoulders, those elbows a bit.
This is a real arm intensive workout. So your arms and your shoulders are gonna feel really dead by the end of this.
Yeah.
If you're a girl, putting your hair in a ponytail later today might be kind of hard. If you have kids, picking up your kids might be kind of hard.
Yep.
But that's all right.
It'll be harder to eat that donut afterwards, so.
No donuts.
No
Shaking out
donuts,
those
just kidding.
arms.
All right.
right.
We're gonna go ahead, get started here in a little bit.
Follow the clock on the screen. You have 15 minutes to go as high as you can, all right?
All right, guys, we're gonna get started in a few seconds, getting ready to do tricep dips for 2 reps in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, do 2
1,
tricep dips here.
2.
And you're gonna go right into 2 bicep curls.
This first round's pretty easy.
Yeah, 1, 2. Now 2 YTAs. Y, T, A. And then Y, T. Sorry, Drew.
Sorry about that. Tricep kickback.
2 tricep kickbacks. 1, 2. 2 hammer curls. 1, 2. And 2 dumbbell side raises. 1, 2.
Don't
Perfect.
be
Now we're
fooled.
going.
This is the only time that I think, oh, this isn't going to be too
The
bad.
first round's
All right,
always
now we're going to
easy.
do 4 reps of each exercise. So start with tricep dips. 1. Now remember, every one of us are going to go at different paces. So go at your own pace. It's you versus you. And try and follow along with the color that you're following with us, but go at whatever pace feels comfortable to you. Oops.
Whew.
Let's go, Team Yellow.
3, 4.
Oh, man.
1,
YTAs are a killer. Focus on good form, you guys.
Y,
3,
Woo! Good
4.
job, guys.
Kickbacks.
Shoulders are my favorite body part to work. I just think nice sculpted shoulders look so good in a tank top. 1,
Whew.
3, 4. Now go into hammer curls.
4. Yep.
1.
We might not be talking as much as we usually do because we're so busy concentrating on what number was that on?
Yeah.
Oh, man. And I know it starts to get a lot harder as we get up in reps. So let's
Yep.
take it to 6 and 8 and 10.
Yeah.
I'm going to be breathing hard. So be getting your heart rate up. Remember, we'd like to get your heart rate up during these motions so that you burn more fat.
Right. And as we start getting into the 6, the 8, the 10 count range, you guys may find that you need to break it up, and that's okay. So if we're doing 6 right now, if you need to do 3, take a 2, 3, 4 second rest and do 3 more, that's all right. Go at your own pace.
We're a little over 2 minutes into this.
Good job, guys.
Woo.
2.
Keep that core tight, especially when you're doing these motions.
Now you may be wondering in your head if this workout is really going to start getting hard. I promise you, it's going to start getting hard here in about a couple minutes. So just keep at it. We wrote the workout this way for a reason, intentionally.
Yeah.
Ooh. I know for me it's already hard.
All right, hammer curl.
Especially using a heavy weight. When you're using a heavier weight, you have to focus on the rep, focus on your form, making sure you're breathing. It's already hard for me.
Good job, Team Yellow.
Good job, guys.
About to start a round.
Like
here.
Natalie said,
Hey.
if you need to take a break in between, like I just did 3 side raises, took a couple seconds break, and I'm gonna do 3 more. It's okay. Better to have good form and really get in the full rep. Woo!
Now we're
It's a
on
burning.
Now we're on to 8, and we are, let's see, a little over, almost a fourth of the way done with the workout.
Yep. So it does start out easy. It does get hard. Trust me.
I'm already at shoulder
Even with
burnout.
soup cans.
Yeah, I know. You know, I used to be really afraid of lifting weights. I thought that lifting weights was going to make me real bulky and look real masculine. And because for most of my life, I was a long distance runner. And it wasn't until I started lifting weights that I actually got the nice shape and definition in my arms that I never had, that I always wanted. And I mean, I don't think I look like a man. You guys,
You're hot, girl.
don't comment on that, please. Just joking.
No, I'm with Natalie on that. I used to be scared of lifting weights. I thought, oh, I'm gonna get big muscles. The truth is we have 1/10 of the testosterone that men have. It's actually very difficult to build muscle. And it gives us that shape that we want. Plus, you guys, muscle burns 10 times more fat. So a pound of muscle is gonna burn you like 60 calories a day. Since I like to eat, this makes me happy. Ooh. Oh, man. Those are killing.
When you're doing these tricep kickbacks, really focus on keeping that elbow stationary and not letting it flail everywhere, just only moving the lower part of your arm.
Ooh.
A little over 4.5 minutes into this workout, you guys.
Oh, man. I'm sweating. Definitely get my heart rate up. Sometimes when I'm tired, I tell myself, you could take a break after the entire round's over. It just kind of tricks me and helps me to keep going.
Yep.
And then a lot of times when I finish the round, I'm like, no, I can do a few more reps.
That's so true. When I was a runner, I used to do that with stop signs. I'd say, I'm just going to get to the stop sign. And then I'd get to the stop sign and think, oh, I can go to the next stop sign.
Oh. But if you do need to take a break, I'm taking a quick break, shaking out my arms. They're killing me right now. I'm getting a drink of water, and then I'm going to jump right back into it. Remember where you're at. Remember what number you're at.
All right, Team Yellow, if you're still with me, I just finished my set of 10 for dips, and we're moving on to bicep curls. We're about 5.5 minutes into this, little less than 10 minutes.
Good job, guys.
It's like a marathon.
A 15-minute marathon.
Yeah, 15-minute marathon. It's great pace.
Just remember, I mean, this is only 15 minutes of your day. You can really push hard in this 15 minutes, and then you're done. You don't have to go run for 5, 10 miles. You don't have to go to a gym and put your kids in the gym daycare. You can do this right in your living room.
Woo, 10 is burning. 10 is burning, you guys.
Yeah.
I know you're probably tired like I am. Like they said, it's just a few minutes, okay? High intensity for a reason. Just remind yourself, you can do anything for a few minutes. We're almost there.
When you're doing your YTAs, you really want to focus on having controlled movements like Drew and I are right now, all right? I don't want to see, well, I guess I won't see you guys, but I don't want to hear of you guys doing flailing motions like this, all right? That's really bad. You don't want to do that. You just want to go, especially on the Y part, you want to go slower if you need to, so that way it's nice and controlled. We don't want you pulling any muscles or overextending your arms.
Yeah, it helps me to have good form and keep going by thinking of belly button to spine and squeezing in my core really tight. That helps me with my form. Whew, if you guys need to take a break in between, just do it. For me, I have to break those up so I can keep good form.
Hammer curls. Hammer time.
Drew.
Oh man, shoulder burnout. Woo!
So even though we're burning a lot of calories in today's workout and we're lifting weights, so the resistance training is going to add nice shape and definition to your arms, the majority of your weight loss results, if that's what your goal, is going to come from your nutrition. So make sure when you're done with this workout, you watch the recipe video of the day and you pick a recipe that you can focus on and keep your diet full of whole, clean, unprocessed foods.
A little trick that I like on hammer curls is that you can actually work both your bicep and your tricep on this motion, especially if you do full range and you really focus on the rep, because you could squeeze that tricep at the bottom and flex that bicep at the top. Squeezing, squeezing. I like to get the most out of my workout, so I really focus on good form and making the best.
Yeah, that's a good piece of advice. The dips too, as you're going down, really flex your core, your stomach muscles as you're going down. So not only are you working your triceps, but you're getting a nice core workout in as well.
Oh man.
All right, guys.
Gotta shake it out
If
for a
you're
second.
following along with Green, we're on 12 now. So
Ugh.
at the beginning, when you thought, oh, we're doing only 2 reps, this
I
is
know.
easy.
Yeah.
Now we're on to 12, and you're gonna really feel your arms start to burn.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're at this point and your arms are not sore and you are not tired, you picked the wrong level. It's just okay. Just switch. Even right now during this workout, if you are not tired, go up in a heavier weight. Follow a different level. Okay, make the most out of your workout. Don't choose the easy path. Oh man.
Oh man. All right. Let's see it.
Oh.
Remember to breathe as you're going through these exercises. Have nice, controlled breathing movements. It's important. The reason we tell you to breathe when you're working out is so that you can get a lot of oxygen to your muscles. You have a lot of blood rushing through your body right now, trying to aid your muscles in the movement that you're performing right now. So the more you breathe, the more controlled your breathing movements are, the more oxygen is going to go into your muscles.
Oh. You're doing awesome, Team Red. I know that if you're doing a heavy weight like me, it is burning. So keep going. We're almost there, actually.
Yep.
Whew. We're well over halfway.
I totally forgot. I'm on 12 or 14. What are you
I'm on 12.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
on 12. Yeah, just making sure. Got ahead of myself there. See, like I said, it's more of a math class sometimes. A workout class.
Good job, guys. We have a little over 5 minutes left. So we're almost 2/3 of the way done with this workout.
Woo. Check out those arms every few reps if you need it. I try to take as little break as possible to keep my heart rate up, but sometimes I have to put it down for a second and shake it out just so that I keep good form, especially for these YTAs.
Yeah, I would really encourage you guys and challenge you to go as heavy as you can on these exercises. If at the end of the workout you're not struggling, then like Lynn said, you didn't pick a weight that was heavy enough.
Let's go, Team Yellow. Keep pushing yourselves. We're almost there.
Good strategy is to break the reps in half when you get high up if you're really struggling so that you can keep good form. I'm breaking these up into 6 and 6.
And you have to remember, when we do resistance training, it's not just so you can look better in a tank top or in a swimsuit. It's functional training. I mean, having strong biceps and strong shoulders means that you can do more around the house, that you can hold your kids for longer if you have kids, that you can pick up, heavy items in your garden. Whatever it is you like to do, having strong muscles is really beneficial.
Yeah, and really, as we're working on building our muscle, we're improving our bone density, you guys. This helps prevent osteoporosis, arthritis. It's really good for women to focus on that because you lose your muscle mass and your bone density decreases every year with age.
That's true.
Whew.
Oh. I heard somebody one time refer to weight training as the fountain of youth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You drink from it and you get younger. It's like with weight training, the more you weight train, the better and younger your body will look.
Absolutely. And feel. Woo. Focus
A
on
little
your
over
breathing.
3 minutes. A little over 3 minutes left.
Ooh, it's
all-
getting hard.
Yeah. We're in 14 reps now. That's
Yep.
tough.
Oh,
My arms are really burning
Jello.
here.
I'm not going to be able to lift my arm to brush my hair later, brush my teeth.
So if we look really messy in tomorrow's workout, you can understand why.
Mm-hmm. Woo.
Especially Drew.
All right, Team Red, though. Keep it up. Keep up that intensity. We only have a couple minutes left. For me, I try to get in a zone when I have a couple minutes left and realize it's just a couple minutes. Push through the pain, You can do anything for a couple minutes. The home stretch. Woo.
Yeah, Lynn's right. We only have 2.5 minutes left. So wherever you're at, challenge yourself. See if you can finish the end of the round. See if you can jump to the next number. Make a goal in your head right now and focus on that for the next 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
And if you've been following me, Team Red, we're on 14. Pretty awesome.
Make sure when you're doing your YTAs that you don't put your hips forward. I think that it's a natural tendency to want to do that. And so you want to just keep your core nice and engaged so that way your body is in control.
Oh man, I really want to pause right now. I know we're so close, you guys, but I'm just going to push through it. Focus on maybe going a little bit slower, but full movements, proper form.
Good job, you guys. We have a little over 90 seconds left. We got this.
Burning.
Make sure you're breathing.
Man, everything's burning.
Woo, going into these YTAs makes me want to cry. All right, Team Red, let's push it.
All right, guys, we got 75 seconds left. You can do this. Ooh, yellow's gonna jump to 16 here.
11, 12, I can do it. 13 and 14. All right, 1 minute left, you guys. 60 seconds left.
Woo.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Good job, Red. Come on, guys. We only have 45 seconds
man, I know
left.
it
Don't
burns, you
quit.
guys.
Don't stop. Don't rest.
Shake out those arms and keep going.
You got it. Come on, perfect form. Focus on perfect form. We're almost done. 35 seconds left. That's it. You can do anything for 35 seconds.
Oh man, definitely burn out. Woo! Keep going, Reds.
Go Team Yellow.
Don't quit.
Many bicep curls.
We're almost there. Good job, you guys. We have 20 seconds left. This is a workout where you might not be breathing super hard, but your muscles are going to be burning. Everybody's arm should be on fire right now. Push. 10 seconds. Come on. Keep going. Try and get to the next exercise. Finish that
13,
count. You guys can do
14,
this. 5 seconds. Come on.
15,
4, 3,
16.
2, 1.
Hey,
Done.
on. Ah.
I would give you a high five, but I don't know if your arm can get there.
I can't raise it.
Oh, make sure you guys get a drink of water real quick, all right? If you have a towel, wipe that sweat off your forehead.
I can lift the bottle to my
I
mouth.
know. Where's your straw?
Definitely feel a good pump after that.
Oh
one, that's for
man.
sure. Oh, okay, guys, we're going to jump right into some stretches, okay, to end our workout today. You guys did great.
Awesome
Be
job.
proud of yourself. Seriously, 15 minutes of that is tough. We're going to do a bicep stretch. What we're going to do is put our arms out to the side, parallel to the ground. Take those thumbs and point them down like this. And just keep those arms as straight as possible.
Oh, this hurts.
It's almost hard to do.
I'm like, I can't give it up.
Just feel a nice, good stretch in your bicep. Hold it for about 30 seconds.
Make sure in the comments to leave how many rounds you got up to.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys
I
were
wanna
able to
see.
beat us, that's awesome.
I want to see what you guys got up to. It's a great thing to write down. Write down this exercise. Write down how many reps you got, so that if you do it later, you can compare your progress. I love
And we want to
doing
hear
that.
everybody's progress, not just
Yeah.
if you beat us. I mean, everybody, you have to remember, everybody has to start somewhere, right? I remember after I had my kids trying to work out, and I wasn't even able to do one modified push-up. You know, I was really, really, really weak. And so don't feel ashamed or embarrassed if you can't keep up with us. I want to hear it. We want to be there for you. We want to encourage you and support you. So please, whatever amount you're able to do, leave a comment. We want to be there for you.
Okay, guys, we're doing a tricep stretch. If you can't tell right now, what you want to do is grab the elbow, pull it down behind your neck as far as possible, and you should feel a nice, good stretch right here in your tricep. Switch arms. Other side now. Same
You
thing.
can feel that
pull it
blood
across.
rushing through your arms
Yeah, I could feel that. Woo. You guys, stretching is crucial. I know I'm not looking at you, but I'm talking to you, okay? Stretching is crucial. It's really going to help with recovery. It's going to really help so you're not as sore. Make sure you really take the time to do these cool-down stretches
man.
with us.
Okay, shoulder stretch. Bring that arm across your chest like this and pull it in with your forearm right at the elbow. Hold it in nice and tight, okay?
And it will really help you to continue to do these stretches throughout the day. So on your lunch break, if you're sitting at your desk, you can do these exercises. Or at night when you're watching I like to watch The Bachelor. You can do these on your commercial breaks, right?
Or like football or NBA finals or some
Yeah.
sports.
But the more you stretch, the more it will help you from
Ooh.
getting more sore in the future.
Other arm.
Yeah, and I know for me, you guys, because this is a really intense arm workout, I really am completely burnt out. My arms hurt even just holding it up in the stretch. I'm going to continue stretching after this. I'm going to do these stretches probably 2 to 3 times, and you can do that while you're watching the recipe and motivational videos. So just continue stretching and watch the rest of the videos for the day.
Good job, you guys.
Woo!
Nice job.
Check it
Awesome,
out.
guys. Great. Well, you've been with us less than 20 minutes today, and your workout is done. I hope you feel as good as we do. We will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
See ya.
All struggle with is finding the time to prioritize your health, the time to work out, the time to cook healthy meals. And the thing is that you have to remember we all have a certain number of minutes, hours in the day that we have to focus on our family, our work, our health, our education, right? We have all these different categories that we all have to fit into 24 hours. And the reality is that you do have to make your health a priority. You don't necessarily have to make it the #1 priority, but you do have to make it a priority. And people who say that they aren't sacrificing anything to focus on their health and their fitness, they're lying. You do have to make certain sacrifices. But what you have to remember at the end of the day is that those sacrifices are worth it, right? So start thinking about the reasons why you want to focus on your health. Making those sacrifices, what it means is that you get to live a longer life and you get to experience more things for a longer duration of your life. So think, for example, think of a grandparent who's healthy enough to take their grandkids to a water park, right? Imagine that. Imagine the grandparent that gets to walk up all the stairs all the way to the top. They're healthy enough to go up the stairs. They climb in the water tube with their grandkid. They hear their grandson getting a little bit nervous, and they see him get excited as they shoot down the water slide and they're screaming, "Ah!" Right? Think about that experience versus the grandparent who isn't healthy enough to climb up those stairs and sits at the bottom and watches their grandchild shoot out the bottom in the tube. Yeah, it's still cool. It's still really cool that they got to bring their grandkids there, but it's a totally different experience, right? It's a completely different experience when you've taken care of your body for the duration of your life, so then you can experience really neat things at the end. Here's another example. Let's say you go camping with your family and your family decides that they want to go for a hike, right? But you have neglected your body for so long that maybe you're not physically able, or you're just not in condition to hike up a mountain. So you stay at base camp while everybody else goes and hikes, and they come back and you ask them, how was it? How was the hike? What was the view like? And they explain it to you, but you don't actually get to experience. You listen to the experiences, but you don't actually get to experience those things because you've neglected your health, right? You don't want to be that person who spent 50 or 60 years saying, oh, it's okay, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I can start on Monday. Oh, it's okay. Eating this fast food is easier than cooking my own food, right? There's all these small decisions that we make every single day that make a big difference at the end. And it's a way different experience when you actually get to be a part and be a participant in these activities. And I'm not criticizing, or I'm not making fun of anybody here. I'm just saying that we have the option to decide right now, okay, I'm gonna make a small decision today to take control of my health. And I mean, at Dollar Workout Club, our workouts are 15 to 20 minutes. You can do them in the morning before your kids wake up. You can do them while you're traveling in your hotel room. You can do them at night. You could stream the workout on your phone, put it on silent while you guys are watching your favorite TV show at night, right? There's all kinds of ways to fit 15 or 20 minutes in. So the decision is up to you. You get to decide. Are you gonna live your life? Or are you just gonna live it through the story of somebody else explaining you about all those fun experiences? Hey guys, we just want to take a second to let you know how much we appreciate you. Dollar Workout Club wouldn't be a club without each of you guys, and you mean so much to us.
Yeah, and we want you guys to leave your comments. There's a section below where you can talk about if you've tried the recipe, or how you thought of the workout, or how you did in the workout, or questions about the motivational tips. If you have comments or questions, please leave them below.
Yeah, and don't forget to invite your friends, you guys, to join us here at Dollar Workout Club. And don't forget to follow us on social media using these handles below.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.